under their belly. So you're going to ask them to side pass over these cones. Okay, so side pass, when we just were influencing shoulders, right? So we can influence a shoulder, and then we can influence a hind end. Tias, can you wait? I didn't tell you to do it yet. So since he's close to that cone, I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to influence his shoulder and his hind end. So I'm just letting him know not to go forward, and I'm going to ask him to go sideways.
So you're pointing towards shoulder and then you're pointing towards hind end and blocking the front.
Good, good. Yep. So in his case, because he's done, quite a bit of side passing, he's at the point where you can look at his rib cage and you can influence just the rib cage. Tias, pay attention. Nope, no, not towards me, away. Tias, pay attention. Good. Okay, and a kiss or a cluck or something like that is not needed there, because that means go forward. So we don't want him to go forward, so we won't give him any forward cue. We just want him to go sideways. So I can show you with the cones, or you can try. Here. So I'm going to ask his tail to turn around first. And then I'm going to ask him to go sideways over those cones. So as he rocks back, I blocked him from going farther back. If he were to go forward, I blocked the forward. You can do both directions, but for horses that are just learning it, we'll only do one direction.
So now I'm pointing.
Bless you. You're going to tell his nose, so your hand has to tell his nose what you want. And then you're going to tell his rib cage. So you're going to want to stand in front of him more than, and then you're going to, like you're dancing, you're going to go with him. So you want to stand more in front of him so he can see you. Good. Yep. Ribs, 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 ribs. Good. Good. So now, part of why horses can't hear us is because we're all up on them.
Okay.
So if you stood further away from him, he could understand you better. So now if you ask him, point the direction you want, and then put your focus on his ribs and block him from going forward. Yep, don't get in his space. Try to do it from out of his space.
So how far have to do?
Okay, so let me show you. Back. So I'm asking him to go away from me. Now he has to understand me from where he is. And then I'm just going to go with him so I can maintain the influence on the area that I want the influence. So I'm pretty far away from him. Where if I'm up here, I'm going to confuse him because he doesn't know what I want him to do. I'm basically putting a pillow over his face. Good boy. He's pretty good at sideways.
Should I do it again? Or done?
Yeah, you can do it again. Because I want you to do it from more in front of him so he can actually hear what you're asking him to do. So you can tell his tail to go away. Don't do all the work. You let him do all the work. So you stand where you're going to want to be. Well, you can do it from there. Yep. Good. Good. So now you're going to switch hands with because the rope, you're going to want the rope to influence his rib cage. Yep. Yep, there you go. Now, rib cage, stop the forward. So you're going to wiggle to stop the forward. There you go.
Stop forward by wiggling.
Yes. Yep. Wiggling means from a canter to a trot to a walk to a stop to a backup. So it's always downward. So if he's moving and you don't want him to move, you wiggle. Yep. Now back him up. Good. Good. Yep. Now get his tail where you want his tail to go. Good. Now focus on his rib cage and stop him from going forward.
So I'm going too much behind forward?
Yeah, you want to look at his ribs, and then you want to stop the forward. So he starts to go forward, and there's no communication to his nose to tell him you're wrong. Good. So back him up. Good. Good. So again, he went forward. So you didn't
How
tell.
do you block it if you are so far
It's
away?
wiggle. Yep, it's just a wiggle. You can wiggle from the farthest part of that line. Yep. Imagine, I mean, we don't want it to be as aggressive as getting a kink out of the hose from a distance, but imagine that you're wiggling the hose from a distance. Yep, so stay out of his space. Yep. Wiggle, wiggle, there you go. That's okay.
Well, the bridge he is like, you know, I think he did before.
Right, he probably did trail classes.
But, not in the gym.
Oh, yeah, isn't that a shame? Good. Yep, yep, yep. There you go. That's okay. That's okay.
Because when I wiggle, he still kind of moves.
Well, then you get louder. So it's kind of like the volume on your radio. If he's not hearing you, then turn it up.
So you're saying when he walks and when he trusts you want him to walk, you wiggle?
Yes. It's a downward transition. So if he goes and walks and you don't want him to walk, and let's just say like you were wiggling and it was not effective, well then that means the volume was too low. And the only reason the volume's ever too low is because of the lack of connection. Because you should be able to wiggle lightly when you've finally gotten that connection, like with your horse. Then all you have to do is, in the teaching phase, would be to turn it up and say, hey, I said, and then that will make them slow down. Okay. You're next.
You do it the way you want to learn.
Sure. Okay, so we're going to influence her shoulders first. So I don't even need to do it with an obstacle yet. I'm going to just do it from out here without the obstacle. Okay? Good girl. So we have a good hind yield and we have a good shoulder. Okay? So now we just need her to understand how to put that together. And it's okay if she's just learning. We're going to say move your shoulder, but don't go forward. Don't go forward. Move your shoulder. Move your shoulder. Good. And move your hiney. Good. Move your shoulder. Good. Move your hiney. Good. So we can do it kind of like a little windshield wiper, you know, move this, move that. And then gradually, as she gets better, you can put your focus right on her rib cage and the whole body will move at the same time. Yep. So give her some line. Give her responsibility to stay out of your space. There you go, because you need to stay out of her space. Good. So you're going to influence her shoulder very quietly because she's very responsive. So influence her there. Yep, good. Now, yep. Okay, good. And hind. Good. Sideways. Perfect. Good girl. Okay, good. Now, you're biting off way more, so you're scaring her. Okay, you're okay, sweetie. You're okay. Okay, so during any learning phase, it's one step at a time. Then when she gets really good, you can side pass her across the arena if you want. So you're going to do shoulder, wiggle so she doesn't go forward, wiggle so she doesn't go forward. That's okay. She's just lost her confidence. That's all. She was doing good. Okay, good. Okay. So let's just get her. You're okay. Okay, so now we have to turn our volume down now, okay? Because now we've gotten her a little worried. Okay, so she's lost her confidence in what this is all about. So you're going to go ahead and ask her shoulders only, just once. So you're going to just ask her, you're going to influence her shoulders and point for her nose to know where to go. Yep, and yep. Good, and quit.
Oh.
Good. Nope, yep, just good.
Good girl.
Good.
So how do I get her to quit?
Just by going quiet. Don't take all your energy away, take all the influence away. So now go ahead and ask her hindquarters to move only. Good, and quit. Good. So by you going neutral, by you going quiet, she'll learn how to stop. That's all you wanted. So ask her hindquarters.
And nothing on the nose.
Nope, the only thing you would ever do on her nose in this case is you'd bump her nose maybe, but good. What else could you do to keep her from walking forward?
Get back her up.
Yep, you could wiggle the rope. Good. Good.
I just want one step backwards.
Yep, so don't you close in that space. See, she stepped backwards and then you closed in that
Okay,
space.
yeah.
You want her to back away from you.
And back.
Good, good. Now don't close in the space because you're backing her up and then you're moving in with her.
I'm just looking.
You're just looking, and then you can bump her nose and act like you're trying to see, do you have a butterfly in your tail?
So,
Yep.
look at her nose and look at her tail.
Yep. No, you're going to bump her nose towards you instead of away. Yep, yep, yep. And bump her nose so she, yeah, good. Good girl, good girl. Now, that big sigh was very important. That big sigh she just took, that was her coming off of the adrenaline that she got herself on a few minutes ago. Okay, because we took it down a notch, so we didn't take it louder again. Okay, go ahead and ask the hindquarters only. Yep, yep. Make the influence on her hind end a little bit louder, only a little bit. Good, good, good. That's okay, that's okay. She's just a little worried. See how her ears kind of went off to the side? Both her ears went out like this? That's her getting worried. It's a good girl. Okay, so now let's see if we can just go do the shoulders.
Okay, the shoulders doing the opposite.
Yep, so try to use the wiggle instead of grabbing her tighter around the chin. Good. Yep, wiggle, wiggle. It's okay. She's just losing her confidence a little bit. That's okay. Yep. So you're going to step away a little bit, and you're going to just point that way.
I'm pointing that way.
Yep, you're not going to do anything
I'm
other
not
than
pointing
just...
to her shoulder.
Nope, you're going to point her nose that way, and then this hand's going to influence her shoulder. There, perfect. Good. Good girl. You're okay.
So, I guess I'm confused. I'm pointing this way.
Right, okay, so let me show you. Okay, so I'm going to ask her to back up, back, hey, back. Good girl. Okay, so I'm going to ask her nose, I'm going to tell her nose where I want her nose to go because her nose has to go there first. Even if it doesn't have to bend there first, her nose has to go part of that. So I'm going to tell her nose where I want her nose to go, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to tell her nose. So I'm not going to go up there and tell her nose. I'm just going to let her know that's a sense of direction. Now I'm going to put influence on her shoulder, and I'm going to wait on her. Okay? And by stopping, I gave her a break. So she probably will lick and chew if we gave her a second to say, that's all you wanted. So I'm going to tell her not to go forward, tell her to go back where she was, and wait for me. And then I'm going to go ahead and ask her, tell her nose where I want her nose to go, and then I'm going to What's that?
There's no pulling.
No, none at all. Absolutely. This is all about responsibility and communication. So she has a responsibility to listen to my communication. So now she's chosen to not, and I'm going to wait on her. And then I'm going to tell her again. She knows what to do with her nose now. So I'm going to tell her shoulder, continue to tell her shoulder what to do, and I'm going to leave her alone. Okay? Wait, don't go, don't go. So now let's see if we can get her hind end to do something. Good. Good girl. Okay. So everything is about, I got the deer fly starting. Okay, so everything is about the absolute communication, and the communication is best heard when she's back that far away from you. When you're up here, first of all, you're micromanaging, okay, which is not fair, sorry. And if you're standing here and you want her face to know how to do something, you can't possibly expect her to hear your face, what she's supposed to do with your face. But when you're out in front of her, you can tell her exactly what you want to do. So I'm going to actually tell her to walk off. So I haven't finished until she walks off. Good girl. Good girl. And then that's all I needed. I just wanted her to understand I wanted her to walk off. Good
So when
girl.
you looked down, you swing her hind end under her?
Yes.
But you were looking that way, were you? Or was it just such a quick one?
It was a quick because she responded.
Oh, okay.
So then I just went back into neutral.
Okay.
The sooner you go back into neutral, the more they understand, oh, that's it. Because often we talk to them a lot, and it's more communication than we ever need to give them. So go ahead and ask her shoulders. So you're going to point towards my barn, and you're going to ask her shoulders to move, which is going to involve her nose first. So we're going to hope that, so give her a little influence out here, just out on the side of you. Yep, bump her nose for a second. Yep, bump, bump. Good. Now, bump her nose a little bit, meaning you're gonna kind of give her a little tug. Yep, little tiny tug. Yep. Now, tell her nose where to go. Yep, and influence her shoulder. Excellent. Good girl.
Girl.
Okay, so ask her shoulder to go again. Yep, yep. So you can even just point up and out. Yep, there you go. Yep, she's going to listen. Okay, wiggle so she doesn't go forward. Yep, yep. Good. Oh, she's going nice sideways. Back.
Up.
So you're gonna just bump her nose a little bit the other way. Yep, and yep, yep. Okay, so that was a little too much energy for her because that was more of a go energy. You're okay. Good. Good. Now don't you close in that space. Okay. So you want to try it with the obstacle? Tease. 228. That was cute. She just went sideways with her. Good. Good. Now, make sure that since we spent all the time teaching her that we taught her on the one side of her body, so we want to make sure we do it from that side of the body. Yep. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. She has no communication to what she's not supposed to do. Okay, so the wiggle means don't go forward. Good. Ask her to step forward a little bit. Good. Now influence her shoulders and her nose. So tell her nose to come towards me. Yep. Now she's asking. Yep. Now she's asking. So go ahead and tell her by raising your hand towards her shoulder. Good. Good. It's okay. Good girl. Good. Good. Now take it really slow. Really slow. Yep. Wiggle. Good. Perfect. There you go. Yep. Don't jump on her. Good. Now ask her hind end to catch up that one step. Very, very lightly ask her hind end. Yep. Yep. Give a little more influence to the hind end. Yep. Wait. Wait. There you go. Nope, all you're going to do is be prepared to wiggle because she's, okay, easy, 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 easy. Good. 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 Now, ask her shoulders to move. Not pulling her because if you have too tight on her, you're going to pull her. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's okay. She's just disconnected. Okay, back her up, back her up. Good. Okay, so let me just help her real quick so she understands what we want her to do. Back, 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 back. Good. So I'm going to influence only her shoulder. Good. And I'm going to influence her hind end. So I'm just telling her not forward, not back. Good girl, you're okay. So she got worried, and she got worried because horses are like, what do you want me to put that under my belly for? So that's the only reason she got worried. So I'm going to ask her to step over here again. I'm going to ask her to yield her hind end away, but I'm going to bring her up one step. Good girl. Yield her hind end away. Good. Back her up. Get my phone in my way. Back her up. Back. 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 Now, I'm going to tell her rib cage because she's actually pretty good now where you can talk to her rib cage. So I'm going to tell her rib cage what to do. Good girl. Good girl. So I'm rewarding her for connecting it all. So now I'm going to tell her, don't go forward. Don't go forward. Now what? Good. What are your options? So I'm telling her, like I'm asking for movement. Forward's not it. Good. Asking for movement. Forward's not it. Good job.
So you're asking hind end was just this settle, like that.
Yes. I was giving, my focus became on her rib cage because she connected what I needed her to do. She was able to put together the shoulders and the hindquarters.
So you didn't have to look at the hindquarters.
No, I had a little bit of my extra focus on her hindquarters because she still needed a little bit of that security, but she was putting it together, so my line, my support, was focused here. So go girl. I love this pom-pom.
So is that enough for her?
Yeah, that's enough for her. Yep. All right.
The thing is, the moment I move his hind end or his side.
Okay, so we're going to have to get him to understand that the wiggle means don't go forward. So you may have to get loud the first time that he does it, so that way, see, and you could replace that with a wiggle, so that way he can start to put it all together. So ask him to back up a step so we can kind of get it in his head that the wiggle means back up. Good, good. So now ask him to back up one more step, and what we're doing is we're just getting it in his head that that wiggle means backwards. It means don't go forward. Good, good job. Okay, good. Now also ask him to back away from you a step, so you don't get up in here. Okay, ask him to move away from you. Don't move at him. Good. There you go. So now that's going to help him understand that that wiggle means don't go forward. Good job. Okay, so now we'll do it out here first without the obstacle because that always seems to confuse them. So ask his hindquarters to move or influence his shoulder, whichever you want to work first. I would work the hind end only because it's the lagging piece already. So wiggle, yep. Good. See, he already understood. Don't move my leg forward. Good. Wiggle, wiggle. Yep, good. Good. Wait, don't kiss, because kiss means move forward. Yep, that's okay. You can. Yep, and what I do is I allow that line to just, at each swing it gets a little bit longer. So see if, and you want to make sure that it's more of a gentle lob.
Yeah.
And it's always up and over. I never swing under, because if you did hit him, you'd hit him in his groin.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. And then be prepared to wiggle because he's probably going to move forward. Good, good. Yep, it's okay. Yep, he's thinking about it now. Good, good. Yep, yep, good. Yep, yep. And wiggle, 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 wiggle. Good, because see, now you just helped him. Good.
You did good.
Good. Good job. Okay, so go ahead and ask him to do that again. Be prepared to wiggle. Yep. Good. Good. Wiggle, 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 and you'll help him. Yep, yep. Good job. Good boy. Okay, so now ask his shoulders to move only. So you're going to just ask him to step off as if he's going to come to me. Only his shoulders. He's going to step this way. So ask his shoulders to come towards me. So you're going to influence his shoulders with the line. So now where if you were to ask his shoulders to move. So now it's all focused on his shoulders. But you're going to also wiggle if he goes forward. So we just want him to understand he's supposed to cross over with his front legs. This way. Yep. 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 Good. Good. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Good. Good. You did good. You did good. Okay. Go ahead and ask his front end to move again. So his shoulders, you're going to point towards the barn. So with that hand, just point so he has a sense and direction. Yep. 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 Good. That's perfect. Good. Be prepared to wiggle though. Good. Yep. Yep. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yep. The sooner you can stop the forward, the more you can communicate that that's not part of it. Good. 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 He's got it in his head, actually. Don't click. That goes forward. That goes forward. That's okay. Yep. So see how we talk to them much more, and they do actually do what we ask them to do. Yep. Yep. He's got it. 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 Good job. Good boy. So we definitely want to reward him for that because he did that in a lot of question. His mind was like, I think you want me to do this. So that's when you want to make sure that all that hesitation isn't he wasn't being lazy, he wasn't being disrespectful, he was just unsure. So by telling him, yes, you are so right, now he'll have the confidence to do it much more quicker.
Yep.
Ask him to do one more because I think he's got a little confidence now and he should do it quite easily. Yep, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Yep, good, good boy, good. Oh, look, we finished it with a sideways. Good job, good job. Okay, so now see if you can put it together and see if you can't ask him to move the front, but don't go forward, don't change sides. So keep asking him to go the direction you were asking him to go. Nope. So ask him to come towards me because they learn something on this side of their body and then they learn it on this side of the body. So we've already been asking him on this side. So don't ask him to go that way. Ask him to keep coming this way because we weren't asking him to go that way.
Oh, I thought we had to switch directions.
No, because not unless we're just absolutely teaching.
I got this wrong.
Yep. That's something like you can practice doing that on the other direction at home. Yep, mean it.
Back up.
There you go, good. See, he took the liberty of coming into your space. Good. Yep, good. And now wiggle, and ask the hind end to catch up. There, good job.
Good boy.
Okay, so now we'll go over and try to do it over the cones. Good boy. Good. Wiggle. That's okay. Yep. Wiggle. Remember, you have a plan. He doesn't know what it is. Good. Now it's up to you if you want to try to start from that far away or you can bring him closer. It's okay either way. So now you're going to want to do it one step at a time though because remember, he's just learning it. Good. Yep. Now wiggle. Wiggle. Yep. Now ask the hind end to catch up. Be prepared to wiggle. Wiggle. Yep. Don't stop asking the hind end, though. You have to keep telling him what you do want. Good. Nope. Wiggle. There. Good. Wiggle backwards. Ask him to back up. Good. Back. Figures that would be Katie. Good. Now, good. Tell his shoulders what to do. Yep. Good. Wait on him. Wiggle. Good. Because now he has to know. Don't go forward. I want you to move. Forward is not part of it. Good. Yep. He's got it. Good. Now, wiggle. Catch the hind end up. Now ask the hind end. You're going to be prepared to wiggle, though. He's thinking about going forward. Yep. He's thinking about it now. Of course, Katie made it worse. Yep. He's in a good position if you ask just the hind end. Good. Yep, be prepared to wiggle because he's thinking about going forward. Good. Yep. There you go. Wiggle. Ask the hind end. Yep. Wiggle. Yep, see, you're allowing him, you're actually getting in his space. Good. Wiggle. Now, slow down. You're getting yourself all upset. Just the hind end. Okay, slow. Good. Good. Now, give him a second. Good. Now keep asking the hind end. Just give him a second. Don't get any louder. Yep. Yep. Don't cluck. Yep. Tap him if you have to. Good. Now, be prepared to wiggle. Yep. Don't wiggle unless you have to, though. So you want to only communicate, but don't go forward, not go backwards. Good. Good. Okay, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There you go. Good. Yep. There you go. He's going to get it now. Yep. Yep. Be prepared to wiggle again, but just be prepared. Don't do it preventatively. Good. Good. Yep. Now he's thinking about it. Yep. It's okay. Good. Good. Yep. Yep. He's thinking about leaving, so just, yep. Good. Yep. It's okay. He's just taking his time, but he's not being bad. Good. Wiggle. Good. So that was a step forward a little bit. So yep, he was going to finish it with another step forward. Good. Yep. Now he's got it. Now he's got it. Finish it. Finish it. Go ahead and wiggle at his hind end. Hind end. Hind end. Oh, he had it. He had it for a second there. Good. That's okay. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Ask him to back up that step. He took a step forward.
Back up.
Good. So bump his nose a little bit towards you. Just give him a little bump towards you. Just give him a little, yep, there you go. Yep. Yep. Be prepared to wiggle though. Wiggle, wiggle. Yep, he just needs to know, but don't go forward. Good. Don't cluck. If you want, I can help him.
You're like, I'm standing here, I'm not moving.
Okay, so I want him to know don't go forward, and I want him to know I want you to do something. So I want you to do something. Don't go forward. I kissed there. I did the same thing. Just trying to wake him up. There you go. There you go, buddy. Hey. But don't go forward. But don't go forward. There you go. There you go. That was it. That was it. What's that? Here. So I'm going to just ask him to do the whole thing again. Hey. Back. 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 Good job. Ready? Yep, you're right. Yep, you're right. Yep, good. Yep. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Go on. There you go. You got it. There you go. Don't go forward. So how can you cross without going forward? Don't go forward. Don't go forward. There you go. That's right. So try again. Shoulders. Shoulders. Yep. Yep. There you go. Good job. So now he already knows not to go forward. Good. Ask the hind end to catch up. Hey, don't sleep on me. There you go. Oh, I kissed too. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. There you go. There you go. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. I know. That was so hard. I know. You want to try again? One more time? Come here. You can do this, I promise. Once you do it, you're going to be a superstar. Promise. Go ahead. Send your hind end away. Go ahead. Don't go forward. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. Come on. Send your hindy away. Come on. There you go. Good boy. That's right. That's right. You're good. Back. 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 I know. Back. Back. Hey. Back. Go boy. Back. Back. Go boy. Back. Back. Come on. We gotta go back a ways. Come on. Back. Hey. Hey, come on. There you go. Back. Back. There you go. Okay. Ready? Ready? Okay. Yep. Good. I'm just telling you not to go forward. Go ahead. How else can you go? You can't go forward. Good. Now. There you go. Good. Yep. Yep, you're right. Don't go forward, though. Yep, you're right. You're right. Good job. You got it now. You got it. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Don't go back. Don't go forward. Well, how else can you do this? You got it. Don't go forward. Good. There. You can't go forward. There you go. Don't go forward. What else can you do? There you go. You got it. Good. Come on. There you go. Yep. Think. Yep. There you go. You got it. Don't go forward. There. Good. It took you a minute, huh? That was hard stuff. You got it. He's like, oh, I can go sideways. He can go sideways over to you now. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah? Good job. So it's up to you if you wanted to try it with him or... Okay, Ashley.
I'll come back.
Okay. He scared himself. Okay. That's his girlfriend. That's actually his niece. No. I've had them all since they were babies. She was the one that's calling is his niece. I got her when she was 4 months old. So he knows. So just focus on his rib cage. Tell his face where to go. Yep. And be prepared to stop him from going forward. Don't stop talking to his ribs. Stop him from going forward. That's okay. It's okay. That would have been your fault that you allowed him to come too far forward and then you still asked for the hindquarters. So you didn't set him up to succeed. Don't ask him to go the other way. Just ask him to come back around. Good. Good. Now back him up a little bit. Back. Yep. Back him up. Set him up to where his fetlocks, his front fetlocks are at the cones. Yep. Good job. Good boy. Good. Now you kissed, so as I found, it's easy to do by accident. I caught myself like 3 times with him. It was like to wake him up, like, wake up. You can tap him.
Well, I catch myself doing it to my husband.
Now just be careful how much you tap him because you don't want him to go over the edge. Good. Wiggle. Good. There you go. Now you're setting them up to succeed. There you go. Good. Yep. Yep. Catch the hind end. Good. Good. Catch the hind end. Catch the hind. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. See, you left him out there where you saw. If you saw that hind foot taking that forward step. Hi, Tyson. I haven't visited with you yet. Okay. So, the next thing